Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Be Well, Be Keto, the show that highlights ordinary people achieving extraordinary results and changing their lives for the better with a ketogenic diet. You too can be healthier and live better by adopting this amazing lifestyle. If you are new to the show, new episodes go live every Wednesday for your encouragement and support. And all show notes can be found at bewellbeketo.com. Listen each week and add the show to your favorites on your best podcast app. And if you know any cool people that would like to share their story, please contact us at support@highenergygirl.com. And if you want to follow us on social media, which I highly recommend, you can either join our Facebook group called High Energy Girls, if you're a girl, or follow us on Instagram and YouTube at The High Energy Girl. Now let's get to this week's episode with your host, Tracee Gluhaich. Yep, that's me. Hey everyone, this is Tracee, and I have a special announcement. In order for me to help more women age stronger, I have created a 90-day one-on-one coaching program. And the goal here is to teach women over 50 how to age stronger while burning fat and boosting energy without going hungry or living in the gym. If you'd like more information, please hit me up at Tracee@highenergygirl.com or friend me on Facebook and send me a message. I have a goal of transforming 1,000 women in the next year, and I hope you are one of them. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Be Well, Be Keto. And guess what? This is not just a regular, ordinary episode. Not that those aren't awesome, because they are, but this is our 100th episode. And I am super excited. I have goosebumps. I can't believe we've lasted 100 episodes. It's so awesome. And I really hope that you have learned a lot, okay? And I hope that you've been inspired. But I'm going to take today to talk about me. It's been a while since I've done a solo show or a solo-sode, and I just kind of wanted to chat with you guys a little bit. So my purpose that I've uncovered through the years is to help women age stronger rather than weaker, and in health rather than sickness. I've been studying energy medicine and all kinds of different wonderful things, and I'd love to share some of that with you guys. So basically, when you come down to the fundamental physical part of our being, I would ask you, what do you think is the smallest part of your body? And many of you might say a cell. Well, then what's a cell made of? Atoms. What are atoms made of? Subatomic particles. Okay, so if you were to take an atom and look at it through a really high-powered microscope so that you can see all those subatomic particles, well, guess what you're going to mostly see? Space, right? There's going to be a lot of space in between each one of those particles, which represents energy. Now, I'm not a scientist, I'm a health coach and a personal trainer, but from my understanding of learning what I've been learning this last year, we are primarily energetic beings, because more than just the subatomic particles, the more stuff we have is actually just energy. And it's kind of funny because my brand is High Energy Girl, and who knew that I was going to start really being interested in studying energy. So if you think about that, nothing is static, okay? Everything, you're either growing or you're dying. And even like a pencil, if you look at it through a high-powered microscope, you're going to notice that it has a vibration. And we as energetic beings all have a vibration of either a high vibration, which are things that bring us up, or a low vibration, which are things that bring us down. Now, you're going to say, well, how do I get that high vibration? Well, I'll tell you. So thoughts are things. We know that thoughts can create your reality. And that's proven with so many different types of studies. So one study that I find very interesting is where they took these subjects and they had them visualize doing bicep curls. Now, I'm going to get the exact details wrong on this, I'm sure, but the people doing the bicep curls were able to visualize this and increase their strength by 30%. And that lasted for quite some time after that. So there's a lot that you can do just by empowering your mind. For instance, the subconscious mind is responsible for 90 to 95% of your awareness. Your conscious mind only controls about 5 to 10%. Isn't that crazy? So if you think about that, what we really need to do is focus on our subconscious mind. And that mind believes what you feed it. It has no discernment. So that's why athletes visualize breaking the board, visualize jumping the hurdle, visualize catching the ball. They all focus on visualization as if they've already completed it. And so I ask you to visualize your primary outcome. What I tell my clients that I work with one-on-one is to write their vision statement in present tense a year from now as if you're already living it. And read that vision statement in the morning as soon as you get up and in the evening when you go to bed, so that when you're asleep, your subconscious mind has something that's going to raise your vibration to focus on while you're sleeping. Now, another example is imagine how sometimes you walk into a room and you're like, whoa, you just get this really weird feeling. You're like, what just happened in that room? Well, that is a low vibration feeling. That shows that you can actually feel the energy in that room. And you're like, you don't want to be affected by that. So I say, when you walk into a room, focus on raising the vibration of that room. You can do it. So how do you do that? You focus your attention on all good things. And the more you focus on, and the more you focus on joy and bringing about good things in your life, the better. So what I would like to ask you is, what are you focused on a daily basis? Are you focused on the things that you want? That could be your health, your career, your relationships, your family, your home life, your community service. There's so many things that you can be focusing on that you want to attract into your life. Or are you focusing on the things that you don't want? Maybe, like, I have clients that say, I don't want to have a fat belly. I don't want to eat sugar. I don't want this. I don't want that. I don't want my husband to do this. I don't want my kids to do that. Well, guess what you're going to attract? More of what you don't want. So what you think about, you bring about. That is super, super important. Okay? So the other thing I want to tell you guys about is a really fun thing. It's called the 5-Day Lean Lady Challenge. It is awesome. And my focus is on helping women to age stronger. So the focus of the Lean Lady Challenge is a free Facebook thing. And I'm trying to do a couple a month. And we have 5 different days, and it's fun little challenges that I'm going to have you be playful, and we're going to interact every day. And it's really cool. And many of my people, all the ladies that have done it, have actually dropped between 3 and 5 pounds. So how is that an awesome kickstart for jean season, right? Jean season's coming, and we know that with wearing those loose, flowy sundresses all summer long, sometimes it's not fun to put those jeans back on. Well, with this challenge, you can kickstart your way to success. Okay? Super fun. And then we get to interact every day, which I absolutely love. And the tip is, or the goal is to teach you how to age stronger. All right? And the other thing I want to talk about is my book, No Frickin' Way. Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys because it got launched as one of the top new releases. And that was really fun. It hit like 3 categories or something. And as you probably can tell, I'm not like pushing the book right now because I hit the goal that I was hoping to get. And now my clients are asking me to push out my cookbook. And so I just am not there yet. But I wrote like a little cookbook called The Ketogenic Table. And I just kind of did everything myself with my awesome assistant, Roxy. And, but it's just not quite ready yet. So that will be forthcoming hopefully pretty soon. And so the goal with me right now, you guys, is I just really, really want to help women, hold their hand. And I have this thing I'm doing one-on-one coaching. It's the 90-day transformation. And I used to do quick little things like 3 weeks here and, short-term programs. But what I found is that so many people got started and it wasn't enough time to actually solidify a habit because, it says that popular belief is that it's 21 days to change a habit. Well, in my experience, it's not. It's a lot more than that. And I realized that so many people were giving up on their goals and they were just saying, oh, 21 days, big deal. Oh, I'll start on Monday and all of that. Well, guess what? You don't need to do that anymore, because for 90 days, I will hold your hand and help you reach those goals. I will help you have more confidence, become a complete fat burner, drop a dress size or two, drop 15 to 20 pounds, feel stronger, have measurable results, have more confidence, and really truly reprogram your subconscious mind, okay? That is super important so that you will have lasting success. Okay, so as we wind down 2019 and we're ready to hit 2020, here's what I want to ask you. What do you want? How do you want to finish the year? Do you want to finish strong? Or do you want to wait for New Year's Eve to set that resolution that you probably won't follow through with come February anyhow? I'm going to challenge you to set some goals on how you want to approach Christmas this year. How do you want to approach the holiday season by setting a 90-day goal? Okay, that is number one. And I recommend listening to the song Unwritten. It's one of my favorites. I hope you like it too. It makes me cry every time. And listen to that song at least once and just kind of meditate and daydream and visualize your very best life. 90 days from now, step into it, feel the emotions, because thoughts are electric, meaning it's like you're casting your fishing line out there with a thought. And then feelings are magnetic, which means you're attracting what it is that you really want. And your vibration is high when you're joyful in doing that. And so listen to the song, daydream just like your kids do. Just enjoy that quiet time and then write down your goals. And then that's number one. Number two, write down why you want those goals. So goals are just tangible things, but feelings behind your why is what is going to help move you towards them. It is going to help you achieve them so that when some obstacle attempts to get into your way, that you just put on your Wonder Woman cuffs and you just fire off that obstacle and you're like, yeah, I don't need that. And that's really important. So why do you want those goals? How is that going to make your life better? What is that going to do for you? You know, is it going to bring you pleasure in a certain way? Or is it going to help you avoid pain, like, disease down the road? Many of you guys know from listening to other shows is that my mom has Alzheimer's, and I don't want that. I mean, it scares the crud out of me. And my dad has cancer, and that's heartbreaking because he's had it so many times. And I don't want that, but I do believe it is possible to do a complete 180 and change the complete trajectory for your life. Okay. So that is my why. I want to do healthier things rather than unhealthier things so I don't end up aging like my parents. Okay. And lastly, your challenge is to write your vision. Write your vision a year from now. So it is September 18th. Or whenever you're listening to the show. The show goes live September 18th. And it's 2020 or a year from now from whenever you're listening. And write that vision in present tense as if you already stepped into it. Make it full of juicy detail. And then pin it on to your bathroom mirror so that in the morning, as soon as you wake up and brush your teeth, you read it. In the evening, as soon as you brush your teeth to get ready for bed, you read it. That way you're reprogramming your subconscious because your subconscious believes what you feed it. So feed it all of those wonderful, lovely, beautiful things you want. And then another tip, when you're laying in bed, in the morning when you wake up and at night when you go to sleep, do 5 relaxing deep breaths. I breathe in love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, self-control, confidence, and prosperity. And exhale, worry, doubt, fear, anger, stress, and keep going. Okay, whatever it is that you want to breathe out. So breathe in all the good things in life and breathe out all of the stress and all the bad things in life. And that will actually really relax you and prepare you for a really good night's sleep. So I'm going to give you an example of a vision statement. It is September of 2020, and I am happier than I've ever been, healthier and stronger than ever, and just loving life. Pete and I are at our beach house and just got back from a morning walk, feeling energized. High Energy Girl has helped 100,000 women get healthy and strong. My coaching is exploding and I have a team to help now. My husband and I just got back from Italy, Spain, and France where we rested and experienced the culture and the beauty with our boys. It was amazing. My High Energy Girl retreat is coming up and it's already sold out. I cannot wait to help these women with boot camp and yoga, the yin and yang experience. My stress level is gone. I have so many awesome stress management techniques, walking on the beach, meditating, doing my Qigong, and the level of joy and energy I'm experiencing is through the roof. I wake up every day with excitement to see who I'm going to be able to help next. And I go to sleep every night with satisfaction and gratitude that I have been blessed with this amazing life and am able to help so many people change theirs. Okay, that gives me shivers every time I read it. So I want to inspire you to do the same exact thing and just fill up your own love cup by doing self-care every single day because you need to love yourself before you can truly love others. Okay, everyone, you guys, thank you so much for listening and for being a loyal subscriber to the show. We would love to have you come on the show and be interviewed because your story will inspire so many people. And I just can't wait to get to know you all and maybe see you at the High Energy Girl Retreat next year. All right, make it a great day, everyone. And happy 100th episode. Woo! This podcast contains the opinion and thoughts of its host and guests. It is intended to provide helpful and informative material on the subjects covered. All statements made on the podcast have not been evaluated by the FDA and are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. If the listener requires professional assistance or advice, please contact your personal medical doctor. Both host and guest specifically disclaim any responsibility for any liability, loss, or risk, personal or otherwise, which is incurred as a consequence directly or indirectly of the use and application of any of the contents of these episodes. Like I said, this is my opinion and I could be wrong.